I'm Bob Ray Sanders. You hear a lot of talk these days about stamping out VD, and one usually thinks about preventive measures in combating gonorrhea and syphilis. But what about a vaccine, a serum to inoculate against the dreadful diseases? Something that would do for venereal disease what the Salk vaccine did for polio. Well, there are numerous people trying to do just that. Here at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical School in Dallas, Dr. Richard Finkelstein is perhaps on the verge of discovering a vaccine that would make gonorrhea extinct.
A vaccine actually is a long-range goal of this project, and we've actually only been actively engaged in this project for a little less than a year. Vaccines have certainly proven very successful in control of other communicable diseases, and we hope that perhaps this will be the answer to reduce the incidence of gonorrhea.
Dr. Finkelstein's year of research on the gonorrhea project produced a laboratory model using chicken embryos. 4 types of gonorrhea culture are produced in the laboratory and then injected into the embryos. The 2 types of the culture which affect man were proved to produce similar effects in the injected eggs. Traditional laboratory animals such as mice and guinea pigs proved unsuccessful in the gonorrhea research, while chimpanzees were found to be too expensive and hard to handle.
Now, this is not to say that the chick embryo gets a disease resembling gonorrhea in man, but the fact that the same colony types are virulent in both systems, in the human system and in the chick embryo, suggests that the chick embryo may serve as a model for examining aspects of virulence, of the ability to cause disease.
How long will it be, do you think, doctor, before a person can walk into a clinic and then come out again inoculated against gonorrhea?
Well, theoretically, a person could be inoculated against gonorrhea within a few weeks. The question is whether such an inoculation would be effective in preventing gonorrhea. It's very simple to make a vaccine. One simply could grow up the organisms and kill them in some fashion and inoculate people. The question is whether such a vaccine would offer protection against gonorrhea, and that one hasn't been decided yet. In fact, nature suggests to us that it will be very difficult, since people can have gonorrhea repeatedly. They can have case after case after case, so that it does not appear that nature by itself generates immunity. Artificially, we can do much better than nature can. But I would say that all things going well, a successful gonorrheal vaccine will probably take several, 5, 8, 10 years to be developed and to become available for control of gonorrhea.
I said earlier that Dr. Finkelstein was on the verge of discovery, but in science, the verge of discovery can mean almost anything, certainly years. Scientists like Dr. Finkelstein will spend many more months, perhaps decades, looking onto glass slides through microscopes and making test after test before they even attempt to experiment with human beings. They've come far in their research. They've found a lot, but still they've got far to go.